For practice problem number 2, we are again told to graph a line that represents a linear function. The linear function we're provided with this time is y equals negative 2/5 x plus 6. You see that copied on my whiteboard up here as well. Similar to problem 1, we're going to focus on extracting or taking information out of this equation that can help us build our graph. First thing we want to know, anytime we're in this y equals mx plus b form, what we're going to call slope-intercept, it tells us the slope and the y-intercept right away if the equation is solved for y, or says y equals, and then we see something times x, and then the y-intercept. In this case, our y-intercept is positive 6, so I know the y value will be 6 if I make the x value 0. If we disappear the entire x coefficient, 0 times that is gone, we know y will be 6. The slope is negative 2/5 this time. Every time x increases by 1, y is going to decrease by 2/5 of a unit. So we see negative 2/5. And a good way to really think of that is as rise over run. Y will decrease by 2 each time we increase the x by 5. Or we could flip it around. Y would gain 2, but then x would have to lose 5 if we were doing a positive divided by a negative. So there's our y-intercept, there's our slope. We'll use that information to create our graph. As we edit this here, the first point we want to plot is our y-intercept, 0 and 6. I always want to start with my y-intercept if I know that. It's the easiest point to create a point for on the graph. And then we're going to go ahead and use our slope of negative 2/5. Y is going to lose 2 units each time x gains 5 units. Again, y is going to lose 2 units each time x gains 5 units. Alternatively, y would gain 2 units each time x loses 5 units. I'm going to plot that point instead. We'll see all of those points really would end up on our graph. So then again, you can grab both points just to expedite this. I also know it's going to go up by 2 and left by 5 again over there, so that could save me some time. There's the graph of the equation y equals negative 2/5 x plus 6. Every point that appears on this green line would be a solution, an xy ordered pair that works in our equation up here.